I dream and the world trembles.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the first video under the Hearthstone Talk playlist. I'm gonna be doing a bunch of these videos, just speaking out my mind about whatever game I run into. So for this playlist, it'll just be specifically about Hearthstone. If I encounter a different game, I'll have a playlist for that. But for now, it's just Hearthstone. Um, Kind of nervous in front of the camera because I'm not used to speaking directly into the camera. More used to just talking while I'm doing something on stream or whatever. So bear with me if I stutter a lot. So this video will just be mainly about Arena and my thoughts and opinions on it. I've won 12 wins 3 times with 3 different classes so far. First time was with Rogue, second was with, I believe, Paladin, and then third time was with Druid. None of those decks have legendaries, which felt kind of surprising for me because I used to think that, oh, you have to have really strong cards in order to get 12 wins in Arena. But it looks like I've proven to myself that it ain't true. You can definitely get 12 wins in Arena without legendaries in your deck. And just to give you an idea, here's a picture of the Rogue deck that I used. Now at first glance, the deck looks nothing like your average Rogue deck. Because first of all, it's missing a lot of the critical Rogue cards like Backstab, Eviscerate, maybe Fan of Knives, maybe not. That's all I can really think of for now. So good news is it has Assassinate, Sprint, Assassin's Blade, Perdition's Blade, SI7 Agent. So that's roughly about it. Cold Blood, just for those like one-time moments where, okay, guy's at pretty low health and you just want to cold blood something and just rush for the kill. But other than that, yeah, deck doesn't look very good. It does have a lot of crucial cards that you would normally put in arena decks, such as Acidic Swamp Ooze, Harvest Golem, Scarlet Crusader, Chowan Yeti, Dark Iron Dwarf, Senjin Shieldmaster, Silverhand Knight, Stampeding Kodo, 2 Ventricle Mercenaries, which I was glad that I had them to compensate for no Eviscerate and Backstab, and of course the 2 Sunwalkers. That was huge. That really helped me fight back board control when I lost it. So the deck is definitely filled with minions. It barely has any spells. Can't even call the weapons spells because they don't really count as spells. So pretty much this deck only had 3 spells: Cold Blood, Assassinate, and Sprint. So definitely was not huge on spells. A lot of the crap cards in this deck, such as Murloc Tidehunter, Dragonlink Mechanic, and maybe Ravenhold Assassin. They weren't too bad. They didn't screw up the decks like tempo that much, so pretty easy games. I don't remember what class I lost to. This deck didn't exactly go 12-0, it went 12-1. But I was super happy. Like, it's just wow, first time 12 wins with a deck like this. I was just like, how is this even possible? And I could never answer that question because it was either I just played well or I just crafted a deck that was balanced. Mana curve wise wasn't the greatest. I think I had too many fours and fives. Um, but it worked out. Uh, Most of the time, I think I was able to maintain board control. So I think that's what gave me the advantage. It's because I don't have a lot of spells in this deck, and that's why I was able to use minions as a way to maintain control. Um, which in theory is actually a good thing when you think about it, because if you can't maintain board control in Arena, it's really hard to come back, because you'll always be missing a lot of cards that you would normally have in Constructed. So when you don't have ways to get back board control, it's really hard to win. Even if you're like one of the best players in the world, um, I don't really think it's that easy to maintain control in Arena. Yeah. So one factor is dependent on how well your deck was made, and the other factor is dependent on how well you play the deck. I guess what it boils down to is if you want to win more games in Arena, you're gonna have to at least gain a better understanding of each card. Maybe you don't have to touch base on all the cards, but I would say at least touch base on the cards that you would like 90 to 95% put into any Arena deck. So just to name a few, like Harvest Golem, Scarlet Crusader, Chillwind Yeti, Dark Iron Dwarf, Silverhand Knight, Ventricle Mercenary, Boulder Fist Ogre, Sunwalker. Like, these are cards that are probably just gonna pop up almost every time whenever you play Arena. And I won't go and talk about why these cards are good. I'm sure most of you probably already know, but I'll talk about that in a different video. I totally forgot to take a picture of my Paladin and Druid decks that also got 12 wins. So sorry about that. But they also did not have any legendaries, in case you were curious. And they also both went 12-1. So haven't been able to get 12 wins without any losses. But I'm pretty satisfied. I don't really care about like a perfect record or anything. Just being able to get 12 wins is definitely good enough for me. And yeah, so I won't make this video too long. I'll just probably just end it here. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video.